All right, what's going down, folks? First of all, as always, I want to say thank you, Father, for even allowing the opportunity to be here. Thank you for that. All right, so let me get back to the job at hand because I get to digressing and really helps me feel a lot better, but it really doesn't do much for y'all. So this little thing right here, I'm gonna show you in how the ways Fathers talks to you. All right, he is reflective. You got to understand he doesn't come down here and like he can't talk to you like how I'm conveying to you right now, but he has means to convey what he needs to get across. You have to understand he is everything and anything all at once and none at all. All right. So sometimes he talks through to people through dreams. Some people get dreams at night. You have to be able to decipher it. They carry word news to people. They say, I had this dream about you, or you know, Father told me to tell you this. I've had that quite a few times. People come through that means. So if you're one of the people that get dreams, that's you get dreams. Another way, he speaks through people at different times. You are God and God is you. You are created in his image, and at times certain things will be spoken at certain times. It comes in its due time. It's almost to say, you ever had a relationship and you have somebody and they be like, yo, man, that chick, that dude ain't no good for you, man. And you'll brush it off, you downplay it. And then somebody else will say the same thing. You might hear this come from 4 or 5 different people. That's God talking to you. He can't come down here and tell you this personally. So he says, when the spirit takes somebody and they say, speak on these things, that is a reflection of God. He's trying to tell you through so many different means, that this is not a good pathway for you. It's going to lead to problems. When you hear so many different people saying the same thing to you, that is actually a reflection of God speaking to you. Pay attention to that, because if you keep on continuing, you're going to keep on getting those consequences behind that. All right. Moving down the line. Some people see vision, shadows, dimensional beings. Sometimes just depending on where they're at, it kind of lets you know what's going on. You know, maybe some places you're not supposed to be at. You know, you might be coming up to a house that's abandoned and you thought you saw a shadow or something out the corner of your eye. No, that's real. There's probably something, an entity hanging out around there. Might not be a good thing. Use caution. Things just don't happen like that. It happens for a reason. He speaks through nature. Pay attention to nature. You know, he uses animals, the wind blowing, the sun shining, reflective in the thoughts you're having at the time. It is, he uses different means to show you things. So nature is another one, to pay attention to. Time, I say that in time is, things happen at certain times, certain points, just as like this celestial body passing through. This just so happened to happen at a time when y'all was probably about at the height of y'all wickedness down here, right? So look at the timing of events, which will lead you to coincidence. Not all of that is coincidence. You might call it that, but look at the time of things, you know. And when I speak on time, you know, you can have a person. I remember I had a friend, and every time I felt like maybe something was a little contrary to what they were saying, I'd have like maybe, you know, old girlfriend, 3, 4 chicks just hit me on my phone all of a sudden real quick. But I look at the timing of that and I say, you see, that is in God's way to show you something's not right there. Time, you could go out, you could have a spouse, you want to get this house and everything, and you notice that as soon as maybe y'all part and go separate ways, how many years down the road things materialize and fall in, because it came in its due time. Had he gotten it at the time when you wanted it, but you didn't foresee this problem that was going to come, you was going to walk away from that. So timing of things is another way in which he is reflective. Things come in its due time, so watch your time on things. And then I cover coincidence. Ain't really coincidence with timing of things. He sees he's the Alpha and the Omega. With God, there is no struggle. So if you pushing the issue on something, sometimes it's outside of its due time. You have to allow things to fall into place in its due time. Because if you push ahead and you get something ahead of time, you can't see the woes or the troubles that's down the road that can affect that. And the last one I'm going to speak on is telepathy. That I'd have to make a whole nother video on, because that's kind of what I'm dealing with. Is that could be a sweet dream or a beautiful nightmare in that regard. So I hope this is a little lesson. I know, Father, is a lot to encompass. Don't try to encompass this all at one time. It takes a long time. He will blow your mind, because I've been there. Just take it and just digress what you can slowly, and make sure you retain whatever it is you do digress, that it becomes a part of your soul and a part of your essence. Okay. And on that note, y'all take care. God bless you. Put God first in everything you do, and you can never go wrong. All right. Stay blessed and stay safe. God bless, man.